Thank you very much for coming. Obviously, this will be short and brief, depending on how many questions you ask me. Hopefully, not many. But today, the Football Association is pleased to announce that in conjunction with ABC School, a C license coaching course that will start next week, April 16, through to April 26. The course will be conducted by Jacques Cavassier, who's no stranger to Bermuda. He's been here quite often. He brings a wide range of expertise, and he's worked through certainly the higher echelons of the game. In particular at Liverpool, certainly at the French Academy, and the list goes on. So for us, continuing on our coaching education is something that is always on the radar of the Player Development Committee, and this opportunity presented itself, and it's a fantastic opportunity. You might recall some years ago, a group of coaches were able to complete the English FA license on Ireland. That group of coaches is coaching in the Premier Division now, some in the First Division. To be able for coaches to be able to take courses like this on Ireland is phenomenal. Saves them tremendous costs in terms of travel and hotel accommodation, etc. So we're excited that Mr. Cavassier is coming back to the island and will continue on this coaching program, which actually runs from now straight through to 2016, which will see coaches start at a C license and then be able to take a B license course and travel over to Scotland to do their assessment. So there's certainly a cross-functional collaboration between the BFA, AB School, and the Scottish FA. In addition, the BFA have produced a coaching education pyramid, a licensing pyramid, that actually recognizes the courses that coaches have taken over the years and will continue to take. I think it's important that coaches can avail themselves of courses that suit them. So if you want to travel to the Dutch Federation, the KNVB, or you want to do North American Soccer Association or United States Soccer courses, we want coaches to feel the freedom to be able to do that and then just present those credentials to us and obtain their own BFA license. So we've also produced a coaching pyramid that encompasses all of that. So with that, certainly I'm very excited. We'll see the course start next week. So far, we've got about 15 coaches who have registered for the course. Certainly looking for more. Just trying to change the Bermudian ethos of wait to the last minute, but certainly we want to see a good group of coaches start on this program.
No, there's no secret. 2 years ago, under the former president, we tried to get Jacques Cavassier on board with the association.
Sure.
And then a relationship built with him and ABC. How did the relationship between ABC, Cavassier, and the Bermuda Football Association evolve?
Sure. Well, I mean, for us, I think that the BFA in its new shape, with reduced funding, certainly reduced staffing, we can't do it all, and we're working to sort of get more and more collaboration. So it's basically a brief conversation with Mr. Schroeder and certainly with Andrew Bascom. And the relationship evolved from there, and I think it continues to grow. I think ABC School are doing some things that work in synergy with the BFA, and it only made sense to collaborate. And certainly with somebody with Jacques' credentials is not something you can ignore.
Now, he brings a wealth of experience for coaches and so forth. At any time does the association try to pick his brain to find out what new ways we can restructure or get more interest back into football in Bermuda?
Sure, I think that's the BFA is always open. Certainly, the Player Development Committee under my leadership is always open to listen to new ideas. I think the game is always evolving, and it's important for us to know what's happening off our shores, and Jacques does that for us. So, a quick conversation with him can tell us what changes have happened in French football, what changes are happening in German football, really. So it's important. I think picking his brain is a brief statement, but it says a lot.
The Premiership in England, as well as some form of FIFA, have just agreed to use some sort of technology, goal line technology.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's quite an expensive adventure to take, but what correspondence has FIFA had with organizations, especially throughout the Caribbean, who struggle financially because possibly it will be in place for the next World Cup qualifiers that we will have to have this. What are the initial conversations about technology thus far?
Well, I think FIFA share all initiatives with all the federations around the world. So the same information that the English FA have is the same information that the BFA have. I think we, as a grassroots structure, have to be realistic about what it is that we can deploy that FIFA share with us. Goal line technology, yes, very expensive. Before we even think about goal line technology, we got to really start to improve the conditions at our fields and our clubs. We got to improve our product before we start talking about goal line technology. Straight. Gracias.